Hey, it's Wednesday the 23rd and it is not awesome because it's raining and I didn't get to go to Six Flags. Breaking Dawn speculations. I'm not a really good speculator. I didn't read the first chapter of Breaking Dawn. I tried to go to the bookstore the other day and see if they had the special edition copy to read it, and they didn't have it, so I was really disappointed. I've only read the little short part of it. For the most part, a lot of people were talking about the whole crashing the wedding thing, and I want to believe that Jacob's not going to crash the wedding, and I actually don't think he will. I hope that nothing, I don't want anything to go wrong with her wedding, because she doesn't even want this wedding, and if something goes wrong, that would just be absolutely horrendous. But I mean, that would make a good story, wouldn't it? So maybe it will happen. Bella's totally not going to become a vampire until the end of the book, I think, if she's in the beginning, or maybe the middle, because I want to see what happens afterwards. If she became a vampire at the very end and then you didn't find out what happened after, I would probably die. I think that Tanya could become a bit of a problem depending on what her and Edward's relationship was. I really want to know what kind of happened. I don't remember which book it was in. If one of you guys remembers and wants to like point me in the right direction, the whole thing where Edward isn't telling Bella something about Tanya. So I wanted to reread that and I can't find it and I can't remember which book it was in. And oh yeah, I was gonna use my rings as people, but I realized I didn't know what to say about them. But just interest. That's Edward, that's Bella, and that was Jacob. And that could be a potential person that Jacob could imprint on. On another note, I know Marion was saying how she bought entertainment. Well, Alyson has it too. And actually my cousin's mom got it from work. So right now I am Terrence O'Donnell. Answering Claire's question, what would I want to be called? I can't imagine myself being anything other than Alyson, but I do really like the name Tuesday for some reason. Athena. I like the name Athena. I don't know if I could pull that off. Okay. I have a question that I want to throw at you guys too. I want to know what was the most interesting place that you have ever been to was. Kind of random, it doesn't really have anything to do with anything, but I don't know, just curious. We're starting the challenges this week, our chain challenges. So I'm going to be doing the first one, and I haven't made my spinner yet, so I'm just going to pick it randomly. The challenge is to make a paper chain, and it's one of those countdown chains where you count down to an event, and the event, I was going to make it for the Breaking Dawn release, but since that's really soon, we're going to make it for December 12th, which is the release of the movie, of course. So you just need to make a chain that has as many links as there are days until the release of the movie, and there's another part to this. You have to calculate which chain goes on the day that you do your video so that you can write a Twilight-ish quote on it. So when you rip off the chain for that day, you can read your quote on your video. Hopefully that made sense. If it didn't make sense, you can email me. It's Ellie, so you don't have to do it for tomorrow, you do it for next week, right? Okay, I will be looking forward to seeing that chain and all those lovely Twilight quotes. Okay, last thing. Oh my god. Okay, oh my god. So I found out like a week ago that Ellie, she's a member of a forum that I belong to. It wasn't even like a Twilight based forum or anything. It has nothing to do with Twilight. And she was there. And I'm flipping out. My whole family's like, oh my god, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, oh my god. And every time I think about it, I flip out like this. And it's just like, oh my god, I can't breathe. Yeah, but that was the last thing I wanted to say. So, Ellie, I will see you tomorrow. Oh wait, that wasn't the last thing. Good news, I finally bought Twilight for $5.48. Cheap, yeah. And it's actually the UK edition. It was the only one they had for some reason. God, I'm such a liar. Okay, one more thing. I swear to God, one more thing. You really need to check out our website. Written blog.